Book 125. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the young girl lost in the abyss. That's right, the young girl lost in the abyss. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in a kingdom which sat beyond the land, which was then called Gramantium, a young girl went to sleep one night, and she did not rise the next morning. When her mother investigated why she did not wake up, she noticed that the girl was still alive, but no matter what she said or did, the young girl would not wake up. After several days and countless attempts to wake her, the mother finally decided to seek the help from the Sibyls. The Sibyls were magical women who lived in the kingdom, and when regular medicine or methods would not work, they were consulted for the powers people claimed they possessed. When the Sibyls came to inspect the girl, they quickly diagnosed her condition. "This girl is lost in the abyss," they all said at once. "There are things we can do to help, but ultimately she must fight her own way out." The Sibyls then explained that the abyss was a place of darkness, pain, fear, and torment. Indeed, whenever a person would occupy their time with thoughts of evil and wicked things, their mind would eventually get lost in the abyss of unrighteousness, and they would remain there until they found their own way out. The Sibyls told the mother that they would try to help guide her daughter out of the abyss. Then the Sibyls all sat down inside the room. They held each other's hands, and they all began to meditate together. The Sibyls meditated and chanted until their spirit bodies flew away into the abyss, and they began to search for the young girl. When they found her, she was standing in the middle of an open field, yelling, cursing, and fighting the air. In the young girl's mind, she was fighting her enemies and demons, but in reality, she was only fighting herself. The girl was bruised, and her clothes were torn, and her face and arms were dirty and cut. The Sibyls began to call out to her and beg her to stop fighting herself, and slowly the young girl began to listen. She could not see the Sibyls, but she could hear their voices. They told the girl they were there on behalf of her mother, and they explained that what she saw was an illusion. "You are really in the abyss," they said. The young girl, being helped by the Sibyls, began to fight the false illusions in her mind, and she began to walk in the direction of the voices of the Sibyls. As she walked, her mind continued to trick her, but she fought through the negative thoughts. She began to think good things, and she imagined positive situations. Slowly, she made it to the edge of the abyss, and she leapt out of the darkness. The young girl, having healed her mind, escaped from the abyss and finally woke from her sleep. The daughter and mother thanked the Sibyls, and the young girl vowed to never again get lost inside of evil and wicked thoughts. Instead, she would get lost thinking of good. And so, the morning motivation of today is the young girl lost in the abyss. Today, family, I want you to consider the fact that you can easily get lost within your own thoughts and imagination. If you spend your time imagining evil, then eventually you will create evil situations around yourself. And when you do, you will get lost within that reality until you figure out a way to fight your way out. So today, guard your mind and your thoughts, and do not allow yourself to become overwhelmed with unrighteous imagining. Instead, envision how you can become the best version of yourself, and imagine how you can accomplish every one of your life goals, while simultaneously striving to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.